Hi everybody, Susan Graw here. It's so nice to see you today. I want to talk about empaths and narcissists. Great difference in the spectrum of that. So we have, think of a pendulum. On one side you have the narcissist and the sociopath, the selfishness. And on the other side you have the empath, which is what I would consider to be selfless. What we want to get to is empaths is the center, which is self-care. But let's talk about the difference. So a narcissist doesn't feel the way we feel, and we want to project our energy into them. We think they understand what we feel, so we can't understand why they're behaving the way they're behaving. But in truth, they don't feel what we feel. An empath is a person that is a vacuum to energy. So all the energy around you, you're pulling in, it's like a vacuum coming in, and it's overwhelming sometimes. The narcissist doesn't have that because the narcissist is focused on the narcissist. So what's comfortable for them? So that's a very vast difference in the two. An empath is a person that is a trustworthy go-to person. A narcissist is someone that you go to and you realize that they really want to get ahead of you. And so therefore they're giving you the information so they can get ahead of you. So that is not a good thing, right? So an empath is a person that you might be in the grocery store if you're an empath and somebody will come up and start telling you their life story. People don't do that with narcissists. They don't feel that energy with narcissists. Narcissism is dark. It's heavy and it's self-centered. An empath is light and loving, and they give. Now, does that mean an empath can't be a victim? Absolutely not. I need to say that because there are empaths that have been victimized. And so therefore they are a victim at that moment. So I really want to be clear that that word is not an ugly word. We actually have those experiences. And we need to be able to embrace that and love ourselves anyway. And not ridicule ourselves for having that. What a narcissist will do with that, clearly, they'll victimize you. And you know you are now victimized, it's truth. And then they'll victimize you for acting like a victim. So that kind of gives you a scale where an empath, if they thought they victimized you, they would be crawling all over the place trying to fix it. They would want to make it better. They would not want to cause harm to others. Narcissists are very difficult to deal with because they like to mess with your head. An empath wants to be understood. So imagine the pull in that. So what happens is empaths speak with their soul. And their soul's talking to another soul. And that soul knows it needs healing, that narcissistic soul, but their head doesn't. So they start pulling it in, the empath drawing it in. I can heal this person, I can help, my love will fix this. My love will be different, because that's how empaths think. And in most cases it would be different, and it would make a huge difference for someone else who's an empath. But when you're with a narcissist, it doesn't. Your love cannot heal them. That is not what works. So when you come across someone that you feel odd, you feel off, you feel unsure, I want you to step back and pause. Take a pause, take a look, give yourself some time, and I want you to trust your instincts, because intuitively an empath will know instantly something's off. And everybody else may love this person, but the empath will know the difference. So I want you to trust it. Being an empath, you're going to feel like you're on the outside looking in a lot. It's almost like there's a glass window between you and them. Them meaning anyone. And unless you're with your tribe, which are your empathic people, your tribe's good. But other than that, what happens is that you become adaptable. So you can climb through that window and you can participate and you can ruminate and be, conversations and all these other things. But when you're done, you're ready to walk back through that window and stay on the outside looking in. And the reason is because not only are you picking up all the energy around you, but you also have, and I'm an empath, we have this feeling like, I've never fitted in here. I don't understand this planet. I don't understand why people are treating me the way they're treating me. I don't feel like I belong. And you find that a lot with empaths that are children. That's why you see a lot of suicides. And then you have the narcissistic type child, which I won't label them, that's not appropriate. But let's say they have that energy. And they're over here on the opposite end of the spectrum, and they're the bully. So that empath is feeling like, what's wrong with me? Empaths are always self-reflective. So it's perspective is what they are. So they're always looking inside of themselves. They're always trying to figure out what they did, what they didn't do, and how they can make this better. The narcissist, and that includes children, I need to say that because they go through it all the time. The narcissist is saying, what are they doing to me? It's their fault. I'm going to behave badly, and it's their fault. And when you blame someone that's an empath, the empath will take that in. So becoming strong and being an empathic energy is really important. And we're going to talk about that in another film. I'm going to talk about boundaries, empaths and boundaries, so that you learn how to protect yourself out there and recognize what it is you're dealing with. I hope all of you enjoy this video, and I really, really appreciate you listening, and you take care.